Hi, and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend, the show. I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening. And like they say, well, it's not every other evening, is it? Because last night I was joined by our young commentators. Now, you may have seen me standing into the background and letting them flow, basically, letting them, give them a little bit more commitment towards their own show, because they will be building towards the young commentators show. And we had Dan, we had Oliver, Connor and Jaden, who were having a little go. Yes, they're having a little go, and I think it's now coming across very, very well. But a massive apology. Have you ever seen topics or Twix in a liquid form? Well, last night I passed her out. I always get them goodies every single week, you know, and they enjoy them. Sometimes I got the wrong stuff, but kids are kids, and I finally got it right last week. Anyway, I didn't get it right last night at all, because the chocolate bars, fancy buying chocolate in this weather, honestly, passed them all out. They couldn't even eat them. They'd melted. Oh, how mad am I? So anyway, I had to throw them all in the fridge, my little fridge. And yeah, you guessed it, a little bit of a pig in myself today. Comes in, see if they're okay, started chewing on a few chocolate bars. But kids, so sorry. But we'll make up for it next week. And I know one or two will be going away on holiday and enjoying themselves. One or two others. Holidays have been cancelled already. But I'm sure we're going to find it a little bit tough. Not too many of them going to be here on the show over the weeks. But talking to Dan, KCC in 99.8 Live, he left me a message and apologies last night. He was a little bit busy, but he should be with us next week and maybe do something for the kids that we have available next week. Should be good. Something to look forward to. But well done to the kids last night. I'm sure you'll agree with me. They're starting to get better, more confidence, and they're building up towards these celebrities, when they're going to meet up with them and when they're going to ask them the questions. And that's what we said to them last night. And I took a back seat, and you'll probably see me doing that every time we do a show on Friday. And I want to give them more responsibility, give them a voice, because they deserve it, and they'll come up with their own shows very, very soon indeed. So we'll keep you informed on that. But if you go onto YouTube, please subscribe. It's free, and join us up. Cost you nothing. And we will be building it and building it and building it. And if you subscribe now, you get little invitations to join the show. And it'd be good when the young commentators actually do start interviewing our celebs, and they want to come out with us as well and do the commentary on the games. Well, we'll be planning that, and I'll plan that with Dan next week, no doubt. But well done to them all. Anyway, they were brilliant, and do you know what? I look forward to it week in, week out now. Cheers to them, cheers to my tea. A lot cooler today, I must admit. We can breathe a little bit more. That's why the Twixes and the topics there were okay. I've enjoyed them, but I've got to lay off them now, because 8 days now without jogging, without doing any exercise. When I say exercise, I've been doing light exercises, working on my calf to find out what's in this heel, because when I put pressure on, it still hurts. And today was no different, as I say, not being jogging, but I was limping a bit. And that is a massive worry. We haven't got long to go before the Three Peaks Challenge turns up. I thought it'd be gone now. I'm worried about running. I couldn't run. I know that, because I bring it back on. I'm doing ice water. I'm rolling my foot over this little exercise ball and in cold water, if I can try and do that. I have tried ice. I've tried everything, and I'm doing the stretches as many as I can. But I'm not laying down, laying off the food. But I will do, starting from this evening, because it's a big thing that I'm doing. Three Peaks, which is Ben Nevis, if you don't know, Scarfell Pike and Snowdonia. So looking forward to that on the 19th, 20th, 21st of August. And thanks to Lauren, absolutely superb. Designed our banner, and I'm just waiting the printer now to print it all out, so we can get onto it and make sure that we can hold that up and be proud of that, because I'm proud of everyone who's paid to put their name on that in support. We were hoping to try and get 50. I think we ended up with 30 teams, and we've got 3 businesses on board as well, and we can't thank them enough, which is One Call Taxis, Aintree sofas, Aintree sofas, and they're incidentally going to be one of our sponsors for 3 teams. So if you play in the Jeffrey Humble League on a Saturday or a Sunday, I went to see Connor there today. We're looking for teams that are just starting, who want a bit of sponsorship. Yes, a bit of sponsorship. If you just start up, we don't want clubs who've got loads of money, basically. And you can say we haven't got loads of money, but if some have got 10 teams and just don't need the sponsorship. And all we're trying to do is give a little helping hand with the businesses, with our Heart of Gold initiatives, a helping hand with some waterproofs. You talk to the owner of the business and he'll negotiate with it, not with myself, but he is part of our Heart of Gold initiative, so we can't thank them enough for supporting us. And the reason he wants Jeffrey Humble on the Saturday and Sunday is because his business is just over the road and he wants to pop over and have a little look at the teams in action. Why not? That's what it's all about, isn't it? Great to have sponsors, businesses jumping on board with us, wanting to help the kids' teams out and want to support them. Okay, bit of advertising. I think 99.9% of you out there have sponsors on your kits, and if you can all do a little bit more for them, they'll come back each year. Kids are growing quickly, so you do need kits all the time. So, new teams, small-sided if you can, please. Or we may just move into under-10s. And if you've just got an individual team and you are struggling, give us a shout. Mal@hometextileline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Now, what Heart of Gold Initiatives is all about, we're trying to raise as much money as we possibly can now, because we want to give it back to grassroots football. And when we say back to grassroots football, we're looking for kids deprived, children, families who are struggling to make ends meet and can't get the kids into football teams. We'll be helping out when the money comes in. We're just building it now. We've got our GoFundMe page up there as well. Heart of Gold Initiatives, just have a little look for that one. And if you'd like to donate £1 or so, it's great. It's all going to a great cause. And kids who get injured who can't play again, and you know, sob stories. When we say sob stories, I think you know where I'm coming from. Heartbreaking stories, that's what I'm talking about. Kids who are struck down with illnesses and what have you. Anyway, we'll give you more information as that goes on, but Heart of Gold Initiatives, we want to help out as many as we possibly can. If you can help us, that'd be fantastic. And as I say, every individual who's put their name on our banner that we're going to hold up on all 3 peaks at the summits, top of the summits, if we make it. I'm sure the lads, some of the lads will make it. Fingers crossed I do. It's only over this foot now, but I'm going to give it 120%, I assure you. Bear with us, stick with us and support us through it, and I'll try not to let you down. I'll go on all 4s if I have to, up those mountains. Going to be tough. Looking forward to the challenge. I called it. Lads are supporting it. I've got to do it. Basically, I don't want to I hate to let anyone down, so I'm really going to go for it. I promise you. Okay, nice little mouth-watering cup of tea, and this could be a controversial subject. I'm not too sure. Now, as you know, I've been helping out and we're trying to do an elite referees. And when I say elite referees, it's not I'm better than you. It's not I've got more levels than you. What we're going to be talking about now is levels. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of referees out there who probably will agree with me, because there's no level when it comes to refereeing, and fees is that, not at all. Now, I've been getting referees and it doesn't bother me what fees they get, what payment they get. I just want to help out and make sure that the kids have got a referee or the teams have got a referee, because there's nothing better than having a referee when your kids are playing football. They love a referee. They don't like the manager or a parent refereeing whatsoever. The kids are in uniform, they like the referee to be in uniform, and the referee's there to install the laws of the game. It's as simple as that. And without the referee, really, it's not a game. There is no game. So, I think it brought it home to me last night when someone asked me for a referee and they were offering to pay a certain amount of money. Tell you now, £24 for an 11-a-side game. Now, I put it out to try to get the referee, and then one referee wanted to do it, and then the other one said, look, it's not that, it's £30 now, it's all going up, it's £30 for 11-a-side games for referees. Fair enough, but these aren't every league. Some leagues are doing it, some leagues aren't. So I just think right across the board, if I know leagues are probably there putting money up to try and attract more referees, but where do you draw the line? It's like a transfer market, isn't it? Where do you draw the line? But leagues, junior leagues, will not have that much money to keep putting referees' fees up, because that means the referees' fees are going up. That means also that the registration and league fees will probably go up to combat the rise for the referees. And then you look down towards the teams and you start thinking, hang on, it's a little bit unfair on us now trying to raise the money with the kids. We can't afford it. And it puts them on a back step a little bit, you know, where they're trying to raise funding unless teams have got as much money as they want and they can afford all these referees' fees because they have friendlies as well. Now, nothing against the referees, nothing against the teams, nothing against the leagues, whatever you want to pay, that's entirely up to yourself. But I'm looking at something like this, and I'd love your thoughts on it. It's only my thoughts, and I'm just thinking, we've got referees who are level 7s, they start off at level 7s, if I'm correct, and then they move down in levels and it gets them, you know, a level 6, level 5, and they're getting assessed by the county FAs to make them that level. Now, they must see something in that referee to assess them, to say, okay, you move down a level now, you're getting closer, basically. Let's say we're all getting closer to the Premier League, or a chance to referee in the Premier League. The lower the level, the higher the referee. Is it? Is it? I don't know what the levels really do. What do they mean on the pitch? Because if every referee knows the laws of the game, then are they equal? Well, apparently not. If they're getting assessed and they're going down a level, they have to do it every 12 months or whatever it is, and then they're assessed by the county FAs. So here's my idea, and I don't know whether you'll agree with me. Referees, a lot of referees, we've been putting posts out, we want referees, we want to help these, our elite referees, and we want to get them involved with our respect, and that's what I was trying to say earlier on. The elite referees that we're looking for are the referees who put a lot more into the community, not really in there for the money. We all know there's a lot of referees who go out, and it's up to them whether they want to go into refereeing for the money or they want to improve themselves and keep going down in those levels. Now, surely somewhere you're getting referees who want to be assessed and referees who don't want to go any more levels. They want to stay at that level. Could be level 7, level 6. Other referees want to keep moving down the levels because they want to improve their skills, their development, and get better games, because that's what I led to believe. The higher the level, the lower the level, the more games that they'll get and more improved games that they'll get, like they go to adults and things like that, and they get really tough then. So basically, the lower the level, the more abuse you get. Am I right? I don't know, but anyway, every touchline's different, you know this. This is my opinion. I'm not being controversial. I'd love to know your thoughts, and please get them into me, what you think of this. Now, we're talking about leagues putting fees up on referees, leagues charging so much and paying the referees, teams forking out for the referees as well, and some of them are struggling, as we all know. Now, I'm asking, level 7 referee, level 5 referee, doing a under 14s game, offsides? Yes, I think they're allowed to do that as well. I think you've got to be 16, 17 to do these games. Same pay. Same pay. All I'm saying is, why do you not give them an incentive to the referees who are staying at level 7, level 6? Don't want to move anywhere else. Just want to go in there and make the money themselves. Maybe they're all going to college. That's what it's all about, saving up money. Or maybe they just don't want to be bothered and they want to stay at that level. So, the higher the level, that is when the fees should be paid, say £30 for these offside games. This is my honest opinion. And keep them at a certain amount on the level 7. Give the referees an incentive to go down the levels. Give them something to aim for, more money. That's the way I'm looking at it. That's all I'm saying. Because I was confused last night with the amount of money that teams are offering, because their leagues are doing this, their leagues are doing that. I don't know, can we have it across the board? Can leagues get in touch with me? Anyone tell me why they're paying more money for referees? They have more money in the bank and think, well, there you go. But you could also save money and say, well, okay, we'll give you less registration fees, or is there too many teams to do that? I don't know. Let's all try and work something out in grassroots football, because I want it on a level format, if you like. I want everyone to be looked after in grassroots football, everyone to be happy, everyone to be enjoying it, everyone to be singing, dancing, smiling, and making sure that the kids are enjoying the football, and also the referees and the managers are enjoying it as well as the committees. This is what we're after. This is what we're after, right across the board, one level. So grassroots is different at the moment in fees. Can anyone tell me, can someone give me some advice why we're all paying extra money for the referees? I support referees through and through, as you know yourself, but this is on the touchlines. I have no idea what they're all getting paid on. I don't wish to know. It's entirely up to them. They're doing the game, and it's whatever the teams want to pay or the leagues want to pay. Yes, I agree. I'm only surmising. I'm only coming up with an idea, a scenario, to say what happens if you have all levels. This will help the county FAs as well, but I know the county FAs don't have a markup on it. They don't say to the leagues what level of pay they should be giving them. It's entirely up to the leagues themselves. That's what I think anyway. So maybe the league could look into this and say, you know, yeah, there is a good point there. We've got level 7 referees, level 5 referees, but they're all getting the same money. And I think, you know, if they're doing the same games, this is what I'm saying, the higher the level, that's when you should look and give them an incentive to go even further. And the money, the pay goes up. The managers will all agree with it because they got a higher level of referee. And it works like that. And it keeps those referees from not going any further, because you're going to have a shortage of referees if these referees decide they've done the level 1 course and they're staying at level 7. They don't want to go anywhere else because they're happy with getting the money. But if you give them an incentive to say that the money's going up each time, maybe just an incentive, just an idea I'm coming up with, just to give everyone a little bit more feedback and give me more understanding of why leagues are different in payments towards referees. You referees can get in touch with us, and also, you know, all I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to stop your money, I'm not trying to say, there you go, I'm just trying to say, it's a great incentive to give you more money as you go up in levels, and I'm sure all teams and all leagues would agree with that as well, pay them more. What's the difference? I'm not too sure. But this is what I want to know, your thoughts, and get in touch with me, man@don'ttexttheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Now, we'll all have opinions, won't we? We'll all come in and let's debate it properly. Let's not slate each other. I'm not there against any referees, against any managers, against any teams. I'm there to support grassroots football through and through, and that's all I want to try and do. And you've seen what I'm trying to do in my Heart of Gold initiatives and keep everyone together. We've been bringing people together with Don't Cross the Line since 2003, and that's not going to change. We want to work together with everyone. We want to make it fair for everyone, and we want to keep the kids playing and the referees in the game as well. I'm not being a killjoy towards referees' fees. I'm just trying to give incentives and ideas. If you've got a better idea, come up with it, let us know, and I'm sure everyone can work it out. So I'm just looking at the confusion about certain referees. No wonder some teams can't get referees if someone else is paying higher money in a different area. That's all I'm trying to do. Can we have one level? Can leagues work together for a change and pay what you want to a referee? And that doesn't worry me. That really, I'm not interested in what the referee earns, but I'm just trying to say, give an incentive so we're not stuck with no referees who want to stay on level 7 and will not improve, because somewhere along the line we're going to have a big gap, aren't we? Because referees are just staying at level 7 and level 6 and can't be bothered moving on anywhere else. Maybe the FA, county FAs, they've got something in mind themselves, but let's know your thoughts. And please, county FAs, if you think it's a good idea, get in touch with us, because I know 99.9% you'll just go, right, let's do that, this is our idea, let's get on with it. Let us know, work together. If you all work together as a team, which we're supposed to be doing, grassroots football on every level would be a better place to go week in, week out, day in, day out. If we work together, we can all combat situations together and make grassroots football, the sport we love, the game we love, even better, can't we? And the kids can just enjoy it and let us do all the work to be honest, to make sure that they are still in football and they've still got referees. We need more referees. I know there's new courses at the end of this month, I think, in the county FAs. So good luck to all the new up-and-coming referees. Not being a killjoy trying to stop your money, I'm not. I'm really not, because you're still making good money anyway, no doubt. Okay, look, meat rabbiting on. We've come to the end of our show. I hope you get in touch with us and let us know your thoughts on what we could do to try and combat this. This is only a Merseyside area. I don't know what other areas pay. Let us know, be nice to know. Lancashire, everywhere else, London, get in touch with us. Manchester, let us know what your leagues are paying your referees. Can we have a nice little leveler so they're all singing off the same song sheet? Thanks very much for tuning in. We'll be back again tomorrow evening at 7 p.m, hopefully with some food bank news as well. Keep tuned in and we'll let you know, because this is a very, very interesting idea that I've been talking to Barry with at the Jeffrey Humble on Merseyside. Great idea, and I look forward to working with Barry and Leisure United to get on with this. So tune in tomorrow night at 7, probably earlier because of everyone being off now, and we'll hear your thoughts and get your feedback, no doubt. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening, put your feet up, relax, enjoy the weather. If it's sunny, if it's not, don't worry about it. It is coming back, another heat wave in August, not when we're up to 3 peaks, please. See you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Good night, God bless.